CTE is common table expression which is used in SQL to simplify subqueries or complex queries. We can use this as a temporary result set, and then we can use the following select, insert, update or delete statement. This is the syntax of CTE with CTE name column 1, column 2. You can put the alias name for the select statement over here, and we can also write the outside query which refers to the inside CTE query. So you can use those temporary result set on the outside query. So let's go to the SQL Server and we can write an example for common table expression. This is the table I have, select star from dbo.carcells, and this is the column name I have over here. So now we are going to write the inside query for CTE. So I will choose the manufacturer name, model name, and the sum of quantity sold. So let's get the table name, which is car sales, and column name, manufacturer name, model name, and now I'm going to use the sum function for quantity sold. So we can get the sum of quantity sold for each model. Now I have to use the group by for sum function, manufacturer name and model name, and click on execute. So now you're going to see the manufacturer name, model name, and the sum of the quantity sold for that model. I could use the alias name over here, but I'm going to use the alias name in CTE when I write the CTE syntax. So let's write the CTE. So this is with, and then name of the CTE. So I'm just going to say cars CTE. Now I have 3 columns, and the alias name for this manufacturer name, model name, and sum. I'm just going to say manufacturer. Model name is model, and sum of quantity sold, so I'm just going to write as quantities, and this is my syntax for as, and I'm just going to put into a bracket. So that is going to be my inside CTE query. Now I can write the outside CTE query and bring those results set from the inside common table expression. So I'm just going to say select from my CTE name is car CTE, and I can just say manufacturer, model, and for example quantities. So now if I click on F5, you are going to see the same thing over here. I used the alias name, so now you're gonna see that alias name over here. So now we can also, for example, write an inner join statement just to because we also want to see quantities plus also the total sales for each model. So I have the unit price and I have the sum of all those quantities. Now I'm going to write another column which is going to be multiplication of my sum of quantities sold and unit price. So now I'm going to bring up another the table which car sells, So let's use the alias name for car CTE. So for example, CC, and this one as CS. On CC dot, for example, model, and CS dot model name, which is the model name from here. And so I'm just going to write as a, so we know where are those columns are from. So dot manufacturer and dot model, and also quantities. Now I'm going to also write another column, which is going to be the multiplication of quantities and unit price. I want to also use as a alias name. So like for example, total sales for each model, and click on F5. Now I can see that this is my manufacturer, model, quantities, and total sales for each model. For example, Toyota Corolla, I sold 5, and this is my total sales. So quantities multiply by unit price from this table. So some of them I see duplicate, so I can use a distinct keyword, and I'm going to click on F5 so I can remove the duplicates. So again, let's go to the inside query. Here in the inside query, we are adding the total number of quantities sold for each model by that manufacturer. And manufacturer, model, and quantities, they actually they are alias name for manufacturer, model, manufacturer name, model name, and sum of quantity sold. And we are using that outside query, which actually referred to the inside query, which is cc.manufacturer, model, and cc.quantities. And we also wrote an inner join statement to get the total sales for each model, which is from this table. We got the unit price and we got the quantities from inside query. So benefits of CTE query is to simplify the subqueries and complex join queries. That's all from today.